Hey guys, today I'm going to show you a new trick I just learned off of YouTube a couple days ago. I'm actually very insecure about the size of my lips, but I hate needles. I do not want to deal with the cost of lip injections either. So my lips are not usually as full as they look right now in the camera, which means, here, let me write myself. There we go. This is actually way fuller than my normal lip size. My normal lip size is actually surprisingly tiny. This is my normal lip size when I smile versus the current one. So it's definitely a difference. Most people, when they do this, probably wouldn't notice the difference unless they looked at a picture. But if you do notice the difference, then wow, it's really good. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I get this look. Stick around if you want to see what I do. Alright guys, so the first thing I always do is I go ahead and do a lip scrub on my lips because one, dead lip skin chunks are disgusting on any makeup, but two, it helps to get the blood flowing. And this is an e.l.f. brown sugar lip scrub. So it's really inexpensive, but it works very well for me. It might not work well for everybody, but it definitely is one I recommend trying if you've never tried it before. Because worst case scenario, your lips tend to smell good when you use it. The next thing I like to do is beeswax with vitamin E and peppermint in a lip balm. I've heard off of YouTube that beeswax actually helps make your lips super plump. And I know my lips still kind of look full, but I'm going ahead and doing this anyway because, hey, at least then you will really get to see the difference. Don't tell anybody I did that. I have a feeling that would be a bad idea. So, lip balm. This stuff doesn't sting. At least not for me. It just kind of... And it doesn't really tingle either. It just kind of feels good. And, like, calms your lips. So, if you need something calming, this is also a good thing to put on before bed. Don't know if it'll work to do overnight, but it definitely is a nice soothing lip balm to have on hand. This is peppermint oil diluted with water. I will be using this in a second. I've also got straight up peppermint oil in this lip gloss that I used to add a little extra sheen. But the peppermint oil straight up will super duper zing you straight hand. Also, first hand, if you're in a place where people's got sensitive noses, I would recommend doing this in a well-ventilated area with like a window open or outside on a porch if the weather allows it or whatnot, just to get that smell out. Because straight up peppermint oil does kind of hit you in the face even after overnight with the window open. It still hit me in the face because I hadn't done it with the window open, so it kind of stuck into the furniture a little more in my bedroom, and I can still smell it a couple hours later. The next day, that was bad. So I learned from my mistake, and I'm using my window open when I do this trick. So, first thing I'm going to do after that, this is my liquid lip in matte dry. I've already stuck it in the oil that I showed you that was diluted with water. It won't tingle as much. Like, on first contact, it'll almost feel like a number. once the skin of your lip is used to it, it won't hurt as bad. Even then, it doesn't really hurt. So I just went onto my natural lip line with the liquid lip to emphasize that lip line and puff it out a little. Because it is really important to use your natural lip line if you're not going to be able to overdraw for some reason. This is a really good way to do it without overdrawing, because it does a lot of the same things as overdrawing does. You could overdraw with this. I did slightly overdraw. Not by a noticeable amount, but I did do it. Just to really help kind of emphasize lip shape at the top lip, since it is a lot thinner than my bottom lip. Let it dry for a second. If you need to, put pressed powder on. That is actually a really good way to dry your lips. Another thing you could do is, to speed up the drying process, is to get like a matte translucent eyeshadow, or like a matte pale eyeshadow that's close to your skin tone. As long as it's matte, it'll work well. I'm actually using a matte finish white eyeshadow and just kind of going in the wettest parts of my lip, and that'll also help to contour and highlight at the same time. And then obviously I'm doing another layer of liquid lip, so that will cover itself nicely. So now that my lips feel dry, I'm going to go in with my liquid lip again. And I can still smell the product of diluted peppermint oil on the brush. Applicator, whatever you want to call it. So I don't need to do another dip into the solution, but I just thought I would show you what it looks like. You can also do spray if you'd like to spray it on your face, because I also use that as a setting spray to heighten from far away the look of my makeup. So I do actually use that as a setting spray too, and I don't know why I do that. I just do, and it seems to work really well. But I also have a little tiny bit of rubbing alcohol in there. It's not even like 1/8 of a teaspoon though. It's very, very tiny. Literally one tiny drop. Anyway, that is what the lips look like with just the liquid lip. It does definitely look a little bigger. And now I'm going to use straight up peppermint oil. This stuff is going to zing. I tell you. Straight up peppermint oil and just a lip gloss is probably going to hurt a little for some people. I know I definitely do get an extra tingle when I do it. Go right over all previous lip product on the outside. I'd not recommend going on the inner lip with it, just because that could really hurt super bad. And also, putting straight essential oils into your mouth is usually not a good call. It could actually burn your mouth. So, there you go. And the gloss also acts, gloss also acts as another way to really get your lips to go bigger. which I really love about that because I can also do like a little bit of just lip gloss if I don't feel like doing the entire makeup, and it's really nice. So that is my finished lip. I'm actually trying to find the perfect lighting right now, and I think I got it. So definitely an improvement. No injections. I don't do injections, so this is without injections. I definitely do have very big lips if I smile the same way. Compared to the lips in this picture. Those lips are tiny. These ones are actually decent sized. They're like average. You'll notice I'm using air quotes. Average lips. They're definitely not Kylie Jenner's lips, but they will definitely suffice for people who, for makeup purposes, like emphasizing on their lips for a look, can definitely get pretty decent lips. I'm not saying that if you have small lips it's a bad thing. I'm just saying for like makeup purposes in general. Like if you're trying to get attention into your lips for like a makeup look, or you're just trying to look more well-rested and that is your most well-rested looking feature, or like your best feature, and you want to emphasize that with thin lips, then it's like just a way to help emphasize your favorite / best features. I am not in any way saying that this is good to do just because thin lips are boring. They're not boring. They're good. There's nothing wrong with a thin lip. It's just this is something I do to add a little size to my makeup. I'm like, oh, okay, really smooth, smoky, pale eye. Like, I do really natural eye smokes, and then I go, boom, big lips, like, boom, in your face lips. And I really like that, so this helps me kind of just bring out emphasis in my lips a little more, since it is my favorite feature. But I am not saying that this is, like, for people who hate their lips. Like, I'm not a huge fan of my lips, but with the right makeup, I don't mind them. This is just for people who, with makeup, want to make their lips look a little bigger and more standing out without lip injections or anything crazy like that that will damage your skin over time. This is actually, since it's all natural, other than like the obvious makeup that you're already going to be putting on you anyway, so it just does a nice way to plump it. Again, I have not done this every single day, and I've only been doing it since last night, so, because I tried it out last night, and I really liked how it looked. So I am not, by any means, like, fully professional at this, and by professional, I mean, like, I haven't done this a lot. This is not build up. This is just, tried it last night, and then I filmed it this morning, doing it again, just because I liked it, but, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to end the video here, because it's getting really, really long, and I will see you guys later. Bye.